Right. Okay, it says we are live. Guys, I
Yo,
got
yo,
Rastastocks here. I'm going to let him introduce himself. What's going on, man?
what's up, people? This is the one and only Rastastocks in the building. The guy with the bucket hat, okay, and the glasses. The bucket hat and the glasses. That's the trademark, people. That's the
That's the
trademark.
trademark, man.
How's everybody doing? Thank you for having me, Stock Explorer. I appreciate being here,
Of
and
course, of course.
I love it. I love it a lot. And I'm here currently in New York City. I don't know if you could hear the noise in my background, but outside
No,
is very noisy. Oh, thank you. That's good. That's good.
no.
Mm,
I don't hear anything, but you know what? Everybody's different. Sometimes people hear different things, but it's nothing loud.
true.
You're good to go, man. You're good to go.
All right,
So, what's it like living in New York City, man?
man. I've been here. I've been in New York City since I was what 5 years old because
Oh, wow.
I was born in Jamaica. I spent 10% of
Okay.
my life in Jamaica and 90% of my life in America. So you could say I'm more American than I am Jamaican.
Right.
Although I still speak my original dialect, but
Yeah.
everybody in my family, no, you're American. You're American. No, you're not. No,
Yeah.
no, you're American. You're American. I'm like, okay, I get it. But as far as I can say, living in New York was one of the most expensive cities in the world. And if you can make it in New York City, you can make it anywhere. Like I've gotten the stock market a little bit before COVID. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey,
Money, whiskey, and coffee.
we got
Good to
money,
be here.
whiskey, and coffee. What's up, man?
Yeah.
Thanks for
Hey,
hopping on. You're the first
thank
one
you.
in.
Thank you for being here, bro. I'll say living in New York City is tough, because one job can't necessarily let you survive. Sometimes I have to be pulling double shifts, doing side hustles. Plus
Absolutely.
I have bills to pay, and I gotta put aside money for rent, food, investing in stocks, and just having
Right.
money to buy gear. As you could clearly see, this is one of my gears
It
that I
sounds
have.
good. I honestly, your mic sounds great. It really does. I
Yeah.
mean,
But
but I know you want to upgrade and get some cooler stuff, and that's fun.
cooler
It's
stuff,
fun to
but
build that studio, man. You just
true.
telling me that you got the MacBook, man. I'm
Yes,
jealous. I
I
don't even
got the
have that
MacBook.
yet.
So funny with the MacBook, man. As you know, we both invested in AMC, and
Yes.
we still in AMC. We still in AMC.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, I lock people. I don't care if people call me paper hand. Warren Buffett say protect your money.
Hey.
And he said never forget rule number one. So I protected some of my money, and I used some of that money to buy me an equipment that I know is gonna serve me for a long time.
Yes,
And
sir.
I bought it. I'm still in AMC. You feel me? Because I do see that this stock will hit 100 and higher because we
Yeah.
own the float. We own the float. And if it goes to 200, 300, 400, 500, whatever, I just know that I know at least I have some shares in it so I could see some type of profit. Oh, disruptive restoration is in the house.
Yo.
What's up, man?
Yo. What's
Hey,
going
how you
on,
doing?
Steve?
Good to see you.
Another big supporter here. We got Steve from Disruptive Wealth
Disruptive
Creation.
restoration. Hey,
Make
hey,
sure
hey,
you guys drop a subscribe on his channel,
I know.
guys.
Go check him out. And you know, so funny. Funny story, Nora. Is like one day I was just messing around on YouTube, right? Just looking
Yeah.
how to invest because I just started, and I was typing in disruptive stocks or whatever like that, and he happened to came up. I see a video
Yeah.
of him sitting down, like within the first 5 minutes, listen to his video. I hit the subscription bell right away, like right away. And ever since then, man, we just been communicating, and as you can
Oh
see,
yeah.
we did more than one collaborations, especially
Yes.
with Shaddai Pena, you know.
Yes, I saw them. I watched them. Yep, they're
Yeah,
good stuff, man. You guys got into crypto.
yeah,
You even got into NFTs if you want to
Steve,
talk about that.
yes. And I can say, man, like anytime Steve uploads a video, I watch it probably like 2, 3 times for the day just to really listen to what he has to say, because he's on a different time zone than us. He's across the pond, because Americans and Europeans are distant
Yeah,
cousins, so
yeah,
I just like listening to what he has to say, because he just takes his time, such and such, like necessary. So basically, he told me he's retired, but he has more
right.
time than us, so I get it. But
Oh, really?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I didn't know he was retired. Go ahead, Steve.
yeah,
Life
man.
goals.
Yeah, man, and I must say this, man. He like Steve know his stuff. Like, I
Yeah,
really pay attention to what he says. Like. Listen, I told a friend of mine, right, that he did a
yeah.
video. I think he did a video on Tesla, sharing his thoughts on Tesla, right? And a friend of mine said, "Oh, he's not sure." This and that. I said, "Listen, you see this guy on disruptive wealth creation. I want you to go over there. I want you to go check out his channel, because he knows
Awesome.
his stuff. Like, he knows his stuff, And ever since then, man, it's because of Steve I got to know money, whiskey, and coffee. Feel me?
That's awesome. Yeah, I just added Money, Whiskey, and Coffee myself, and he has stopped by my channel, so I appreciate all the support,
Yes,
guys. I appreciate it. I'm trying to highlight these comments as they come in so you can
yes,
see what everybody is saying.
yes, yes. Hey, I must say, like, I must say, man, like, I just love this little community that we have in, because
Absolutely.
even the other day when I wasn't feeling so well, like, when I did the live stream, like, you wish me to feel better. I got and a
Yeah,
few other YouTubers, man. Like, I wasn't really feeling so well, because
I
my
could hear
allergies,
it. Woo!
my allergies was kicking me.
Yes,
And
sir.
there's so much other YouTubers I need to catch up on. I already have the names written down and everything. But don't worry, guys. I'm back and fully effective, and I'm pushing out content and catching up at the same time. So don't
He's in
worry.
full effect, y'all. Watch out.
Full effect. Um, but what can I say? Stock Explorer, like, so funny. Like, there's a stock that you mentioned on your live stream. So even sometimes when I'm at work, I kind of go duck off in a corner, and just, and like, yo, I'm here, morning, and,
Yeah,
and, and, and and I'm just
what's
looking around, like,
what's
I'm looking
up?
around, like, yeah, yeah, I'm looking
I'm
around,
here. It
what?
means a lot. It really
Yeah,
does.
man,
It means a lot. Every watcher, every comment, every like,
yeah,
it helps push the channel out because YouTube doesn't always promote the smaller channels. It just
no,
doesn't. So we have to help
no,
each other, you know.
exactly, and sometimes my coworkers like, yo, what are you looking around
What?
for? Like, nobody. I'm like, shh, talking,
Yeah,
stop talking. You
this
won't
is
understand.
serious.
This is serious. Shh.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
But what I try to do too, man, is like, I just try to, like, show love to those who support me. Like, even
Yeah.
yesterday, man, I was up. I woke. I fell asleep and I woke up. I got a notification on
Yeah.
Steve uploaded a video while I was in the bathroom. Like, I was just watching his video, watching his video, watching his video. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like, one thing I can say, anytime you post something and Steve still posts something, even if I forget about it, I'm like, oh snap! I gotta go watch 2 videos real quick before I go to sleep. Or even if I drop asleep,
Wow.
watching the videos, I just know, like, hey, listen, I want them to get their views up,
Yeah.
because like I tell people, like, I try to talk about stocks and personal finance in a simple way, because people don't like it complicated. Although I understand it complicated, I could choose to talk it complicated, but I'm like,
Right.
you know what? Let me do something simple. And if someone want more detail, like, hey, go check out Disruptive Wealth Creation.
Absolutely.
Go check out Stock Explorer. Like,
Yeah.
I say there's levels to this. There's levels to this, and I
Yeah.
say, let me be a person that push out the basic understanding of people. Because when people grasp the basic understanding, it'll come to them like
That
that, you
is
know?
true. We can't lose sight of the fact there's always people that are just getting started and we're using all this stock market lingo and
Yep,
these terms and
yep,
these ideas and people are tuning in like I don't know what they're talking
yeah,
about, you know. So I
exactly,
try to always kind of put some explanations within what I'm saying so even the beginner can kind of grasp it and then like you said, you can always expand on that and research into it if it's something you want to learn more about. But at least they heard, you know, they heard that idea, that new term, that new strategy, you know.
exactly.
So,
And
so
it
that's good.
and it's to the point where I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna continue to do it. Like who? This is. I said to myself, I'm more concerned about the message that I'm putting out. Because some of these other YouTubers, oh, subscribe, 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 subscribe. Da, 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 da,
Right.
da, 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 da. And
Yeah.
sometimes when you talk, we sit there, you're talking to yourself like, I don't understand what they're saying, but yet they want me to subscribe. You
Right.
know? And
Right. You,
like when
yeah.
the first time you came across my channel, I came across your channel. I'm like, I watched like the first three of your videos. I'm like, yes, since I already have knowledge, so like I get I get the lingos. I get the lingos and the terms. Whoop, I'm hooked. You feel me? So like
Yeah. Yeah.
I tell people, if you don't like what I'm talking about, you could subscribe, you could unsubscribe. It doesn't matter to me, and it's not gonna hurt my feelings. I'm just more concerned about pushing out the knowledge because this is
Right.
how the elite and the top 1%ers in our country, America. God bless our land, okay? God bless our
God
land,
bless America
America.
100%.
And it's like this how they stay the elite. And I sat down I sat and think to myself, I'm like, yo,
Yep.
this is how the rich stay rich.
Yeah.
And while we, the working common man, just as we get money, oh, I need to go run and buy this. Oh, I need to go run and buy that. Like the other day, I caught myself. I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm not gonna buy this. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put half of the money in their bank account for a little emergencies, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the other half. I'm invested in some stocks, and I'm gonna have like a reserve, to buy some equipment,
Yeah.
and just leave the rest on the side if I see something that piques my interest. But just to start
Right.
off on my stock investment and journey, I started using Cash App because I feel like Cash App is very simple and easy to understand, and it's slowly updating. Let's just say,
Yeah.
perfect example, right? I had a Robinhood account. I don't mess with Robinhood
You're out
no
of
more.
Robin Hood. I didn't know
I'm,
that. Okay.
I'm
You're
out of
totally
Robinhood.
out. You're totally out.
I'm totally out. I like Weeble. I like Weeble. I had it downloaded on my phone before. I never used it. Reason why I like
Yeah.
Weeble because I like the candlesticks charts. I kind of sort of
Yeah.
understand the candlesticks charts a little better.
Yeah.
It gives you the bullish percentages and the bearish percentages, and in the comment you can interact with people in the comments. I like that.
Yes,
So
there's a
I do
community in there. Yeah.
the community. So I'm sticking to Weeble and Cash App. Weeble and Cash App.
Cool.
But before I get on to Weeble, let's talk about Cash App. Let's just say a stock like Wish, right? You drop like 2 grand in there, and let's just say you almost double or triple your 2 grand. It's like, okay, I wanna lock in all of my profits.
Yeah.
You get the sell, you get all of the
It goes
profit.
in your Cash App, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It
Like
goes
like
it goes right in your Cash App, which you use every day. Yeah, right?
yeah, yeah. And,
So
and
you're
when you sell
good.
and when you sell it, boom, the money and your profit is there. But people need to remember this.
Right.
Put aside some money for your capital gains.
Yes,
Put aside
sir.
money and remember
Yep.
your losses, because when I just started out investing with Cash App, my tax preparer sat me down and showed me where I had all my losses. He said, "Oh, you don't have to pay nothing on your capital gains." This is what I tell people. Sometimes it's very good and very important to
Yeah.
take some losses. You know why?
Yeah, cut
Because
the
you may
loss. It
you
comes
cut the
off
loss.
that capital
Yeah,
gains.
yeah.
Yeah, those.
Like
Right.
hypothetically speaking, I lost when the market crashed. I lost like 5 grand, and the other day I made like a little bit over 5 grand, right?
Nice,
But when
nice.
I do my taxes and I sold some stocks at some losses, when I get my 1099,
Right.
my tax preparer will see that. He's like, oh, no, 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 no. Okay, you're good. You know what I mean? That's what I tell
Yeah,
people.
you're good. You're not gonna owe. You're
Yep,
still good to go, man.
yep. That's
Yeah.
what I tell people. Don't be afraid. Sometimes you gotta take some loss because
Cut that loss and rebalance that thing, man.
rebalance that thing, man. And
Woo.
like sometimes it's like I tell people, yes, it's good to make crazy gains, but remember they're gonna bleed you in taxes, bleed you in taxes. And my
Yes.
tax preparer that trades stocks as well, and he says sometimes if you see it where you double and triple your money, protect some of that money. I'm telling you,
Yeah, yeah.
protect some of that money. Yes, you want to say such and such, but listen, when it cools back down, you
Absolutely.
can always get back in it and make money again. But you got to protect some of your investments. Because if you don't protect some of your investments, boom. He says, appreciate all you guys help.
You're
Really,
welcome.
yeah, you're welcome, Steve. You're welcome. That disruptive wealth creation. Hi.
Wow,
Hi
that's
guys.
sweet there, money, whiskey, and coffee.
That's good.
That's
That's
nice.
good. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. And you know, so funny, Stock Explorer. And I got to, I got, I just, I'm still, I'm still gonna, whatever I have in my Cash App, I'm leaving in there, right?
Yeah.
Now I just put like $250 in my Weeble now because I'm starting a new Weeble. Anytime I get paid now, I'm just trying to even if it's 40, 50 to
Nice.
$60, I was gonna throw it in my
Yeah.
buying power, throw it in my buying power. And you mentioned some stocks. Once my buying power reached to a certain level, I'm
Yeah.
gonna or if I just have the money, transfer it to my Weeble and buy it. You know, because
Boom.
one thing I like about Weeble, a lot of people say it's complicated. Yes, it's a little complicated, but I'm willing to learn the channels. I'm sorry, not the channel. I'm willing to learn it. And another thing that I like about Weeble, simple, right?
Did you see the profit loss calendar that they have? If you go under profit and losses, it'll show you the whole month, and every day it'll be either red or green, and it'll show you your profits or losses. If you look in P&L and scroll all the way to the bottom, man, that is so cool. This
I'm gonna
last
have
month,
I'm gonna have to check that because hey,
it will
listen,
show you. It is really nice.
who knows, man? Maybe I could use those profit and losses to offset my AMC.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, you're making MacBook money with AMC. Thank you, AMC, for buying us a new
Some new
MacBook,
gears.
man. The new gear. Can't
Yes.
beat that. Got to invest
Hey,
in yourself. I consider that a personal invest in yourself.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Because without investing in
In your
yourself,
brand.
you wouldn't know. Like me, I believe on my channel Rastastocks because
Sorry, my
Rastafari
allergies are bad, guys.
it's okay. Like Rastastocks is a part of my the Rasta side is a part of my Jamaican heritage. You know,
Yeah.
a little mixture with American and Jamaican side, and I'm fascinated into finance.
Right.
You just put both of those together, Rasta stocks, you know.
I love the
And
name, and
thank
people are
you.
gonna resonate with that. They're gonna connect with you on that level, man.
Yes,
You're gonna have 1,000 and beyond. We just gotta promote each other.
you promote each
You
other,
know?
and we just got to be patient.
Yeah.
Time and patience, man. Because a lot
Yep.
of people, oh, I want 1 million subscribers. No, it don't work like that.
Right.
You think all of them like Casey Neistat and all of these guys, they work, they put in work, and we got to
Yeah.
put in work too. You know, like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like sometimes, sometimes I want to give up. I want to do this. I want to do that. I'm like, hell no, I'm not giving up because I really feel like me doing this is gonna push. Is gonna catapult myself to a certain level where I want to be. And I say this to myself, as far as on my side of the family, from I know I'm the first male in my family to
Right.
graduate high school. My dad didn't
Awesome.
graduate high school, and
Yeah.
and I'm the first male. Like I think I'm not out of the second or third male
Wow.
to attend college, although I dropped out because of personal reasons. But my little sister is going off to college, and
See that?
I said, you're gonna be the second person in our family, like
Yeah.
immediate family, to
It's a
go
whole
off.
new generation, man.
Yeah,
It's
to go off to college,
you're
and it's
taking
like
it to that next level.
yes,
That's what's
yeah,
up.
exactly. And when my little sister was like 15, going on 16, she said she want to go to the mall. No, 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 no. You gonna come here? I'm gonna show you. You like Apple products, right? Come. I'm gonna show you about some stocks.
Yeah,
Maybe,
look at
maybe
how busy this store is right here. When I go to the mall, I look and see, man. Look at these stores. They are absolutely packed, and sometimes there's even a line outside. With the
exactly.
whole health crisis, they were lining up outside because they were only letting them in certain amount, right? And everybody had their mask and
Yep,
they lined up just to get
yep,
in the store. That tells you right there. I mean, this stuff is right there for us to see, you know?
yep. And what's so funny? I've been looking at some dividend stocks, and for some, I heard AT&T cut their dividends. I guess to cover
Yeah,
to cover some debt, and I think they're in a
right.
partnership with Discover. But
Yeah.
I have a little 500. I have pushed off to the side somewhere, you know, in
Right.
one of my accounts, and I think I might want to drop the whole 500 on this dividend play, and anytime when I get paid, and I just slowly add to it until it reaches to 1,000, because I know
Yeah.
if you have like $1,000 invested in AT&T, that's like, correct me if I'm wrong, Soccer Spare, that's like quarterly, that's like $100 they pay to you, I believe. Hmm? Yeah, I
Is
think.
it that high? I know the dividend was nice, even though they cut it. It's still a really nice dividend, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. So like I'm just like, man, man. I
Yeah.
don't know, like I have a
Something to think
500.
about.
Yeah, I might have a 500. I want to play with, because I say, you know what? I want some money. Like, hey, if I get it, I might not necessarily put it back in the A&T. I could put it into other stocks as well.
Right. I
You
think
know,
that's a safe place for your money to be and get those dividends. And then
yep,
if you want to move it to something else in the future, I think AT&T would ride out the storm if we
yep.
get a massive correction. That's going to be it's still going to give you that dividend. That's a
Mm,
solid pick, a blue chip. I consider that like a blue
true,
chip stock too.
true, true. And
Yeah.
as far as what you call it? Sorry, as far as Tesla,
Oh
I think I have
yeah.
like 3 or 4 shares of Tesla. I haven't checked in a
Yes.
while,
I will
and I
never
feel
sell the ones I have. I'm not
I feel
selling
like I
those,
feel I
man.
feel like maybe one day when I wake up one day, I'll see like a 10,000, probably the 15K profit off of my Tesla, and I'm like, you know what? At this point, and I've been paying attention to the AMC charts.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed with AMC, man? They had anytime it reaches 60, above 60, the hedge funds
Yo, they
start
push it
panicking.
down.
They push it down.
Yes. And they're
And,
just throwing money at it. They don't even care. They're burning money on fire, man, just to push, just to do it, man. I mean, they're just there throwing money away doing that because I don't think they're going to win this one, man. I really don't.
hey,
They they want to real bad, but they're
uh,
not.
the SEC got involved in this, so
Yeah.
it's quite. I think they're in denial. They're in denial,
Yeah. Well,
but
I mean, the only thing that would save us is a massive stock market crash, and then they could cash in on those puts or whatever, those shorts. But if that doesn't happen, they're out of gas, man. They're just hoping people will get bored with it. Why would you get bored with it? It's like the best thing going, especially if you got in on the early end, man. Just hold that thing. Forget about it. Set an alert. If it goes over 70, set an alert on your phone. You can be like, oh, AMC's moving. Other than that, yeah, you don't have to watch it every day.
And it's so funny. I think me and you have about the same amount of shares. I think me and
I
you have the
have
same.
88. I have 88 total between my three accounts. I got 3 in the new account challenge just because I wanted to
Yeah,
talk about it. I got 50 in Weeble, and I got about 35 in my Robinhood that I'm so I can watch it, you know.
yeah, yeah. But
But yeah,
I
my
think
average is it's not up in the 50s. I know that. I didn't buy it in the 50s, but
mm,
I don't know. That still might going forward. If it goes over 100, 50 is not a bad price. But I think I'm just gonna ride out with what I got. I may change my mind.
honestly, realistically speaking, see how the ape communities is holding and buying.
Man, they
Stock
just keep buying more. I imagine one day they're going to be like, guys, we're out of shares. Like, there aren't any. I could see that happening. Like, hey, what, I don't know.
Stock plus. Suppose one morning when you wake up and you see your 80 shares of AMC, you have like over 100K, and you're like,
I mean, that'd be crazy. I would pay my house, my little house off, man. That would be sick.
yeah. And so
Or invest that into some dividend play.
yes,
So many ideas I have, man. I would bless people with some of it too, man. That
yes.
would that would be an amazing
You, you,
blessing.
what's so funny, man, is like I said to myself, hey, one day I'm gonna wake up. I'm just gonna give God thanks and say, hey, listen, thank you for those who encourage me to invest in the stock market as well, because
Yeah,
a few people, even back to a few like Shaddai was one of the
yeah,
persons I started to watch videos on how to
yeah.
invest in the stock market, and then a friend of mine go by the name Chris Marshall, right? It's because of
Mhm.
him and Shaddai where I got into this. And my tax preparer always said this to me, right? He said, every time you get a raise at your job, you up your 401k percentage, right?
Yeah, yeah,
You,
yeah.
you always up it because that extra money is going to
Smart.
go, yeah, you always
That's
going to go into taxes.
pre-tax, right? You're like
Yeah,
your
that's pre-tax.
Roth or
Yes.
yeah, your
And he
pre-tax.
said,
That's the
yeah,
smartest way, man.
yeah, yeah, he said to me, listen, just up your percentage. Because no matter how much money you make doing with stocks or whatever, it kind of helps you lower you in a smaller tax bracket. You feel
That's
me? Like he said,
yeah.
hypothetically, let's just say you make about like 70,000, automatically subtract 7 or 8 grand off of that. You didn't make 70,000 on paper. It looked, but
No.
once you
No.
look once you look a little deeper, right? You
Exactly.
necessarily didn't make 70,000, right? He said
No, the
he said
government made some of that.
government made some money. So hypothetically,
Yeah.
he said hypothetically speaking, you know, and he's like, yo, listen, always remember, up your percentage, up your percentage, up your percentage, because Stock Explorer. You see, when that COVID happened, and when I look at my retirement account,
Yeah, you
I'm
can't
like,
even
"Hey,"
look at it. It's
I
like,
couldn't even look at it.
oh,
Oh, what the
like,
hell is going
oh,
on?
burnt.
I'm like, what the hell is going on? And you
You
see,
just
if
can't
it's
look at it, man. It
can't look at it,
happens,
but
man.
now is getting back where
Yeah.
it used to be.
It
What
recovered.
is
Yeah.
recovered, but if it didn't recover, the number it would have been. I'm like, you know
Yeah.
what? I'm gonna reach to that number and higher, so I'm not even concerned. But
Yeah.
like I said, sometimes I tell people if they want to do their own taxes, as long as you know what you're doing. But me, I'm good at numbers to a certain extent. But I
Right.
also, I've been going to my tax preparer since I was 18 years old,
That's
and
sweet.
he always gives me pointers. And a lot of he always said it is right. You know how sometimes you get an audit from the government because you've been
Yeah.
going to different tax preparers here and there, here and there, here and there, here
Yeah,
and there,
you were
right?
telling me about that. That's like a little red flag if you keep hopping around and stuff.
Yeah, hopping around. Because let's just say if any illegalities pops up, I say, okay, I call my tax guy. He knows what to do. Boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom. Deal it because
You're
I,
flying under the radar,
I'm
man. They're
flying,
not even
yeah, I'm
looking
flying
at
under the
you, man.
radar, and it's
Yeah.
like it's like is like this, right? He says to me, like, if they were to call me to court, it's his prerogative to be there because he's the
Yeah,
one that does my taxes, and he
there
could
you go.
explain, etc., 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 etc. You
Right.
know? So he said, hey, just keep upping your percentage because maybe one day you see some money in there you want to take out, and like, there's a house I want, there's a condo you want,
I mean,
something.
eventually we all are going to take it out, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You got to live life and enjoy some of that. I feel sad for people that die that never get a chance to enjoy that money. I mean, that's always kind of a small fear in the back of my mind, like, hey, maybe I
yeah,
should start enjoying some of this, little
yeah.
money,
And you
you
know what's
know.
so funny? You know what's so funny, Stock Explorer? Is like people my age and like within our age group, some of them don't even have a 401k.
Nothing, nothing at all. Yeah.
I'm like,
Nope.
I'm like, I'm like, God forbid you, sorry to cut you, right? God forbid you lose your job, right? And you call your 401k, hey, I'm no longer working as vicinity. Okay, Mr. Russell, we're gonna give you all your money that's in your account to help you cover yourself until you find something. You know, like it's a security, it's a safety net. And do you
Yeah.
know how much people I know don't have that? They
It's
say,
always
oh,
good to
oh.
have it. You don't
I
even
said,
miss it. They take it out a little out of your check each week, each pay period. You don't miss it. You really don't. We spend so much money on Starbucks, going out to eat, movies, having drinks with our friends, this, that.
yep,
Usually put that money before you do any of those other things, all those entertainment expenses, buying some people buy cigarette, all kind of thing. You know what I mean?
yep.
Invest in yourself first. Pay yourself first, man.
Hey, what I do, I make I what I do, like I take out a small percentage and I put in another account and I forget about it. You know, sometimes if a serious situation happens,
That's my
I
friend
go in it.
Trish as she's saying what it do.
How you doing? How you doing, Trisha? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see
I
you.
got them in AMC and I got them in Dogecoin and they made money, man. Trisha
Congrats.
made money and she didn't even know nothing about the stock market. They just
That's good.
listened. They trusted me
That's
and
good.
it was a blessing because they got in early. But anyway,
I want to ask you something, right? I want to ask you something, right? Like I'm kind of glad that I know you're busy, that you're in our Discord, right? And I know you chime
yeah,
in from time to time because you're busy because of your work schedule. Like some of the conversations that I be having, we be having in the Discord,
yeah.
in my head, I'd be like, thank God, man, that like-minded individuals like
Yes.
ourselves, we don't care
Like the
about.
hurricane. Let's talk about that. The hurricane
Yes,
plays.
yes,
Did you
yes.
come up with any ideas for that, man? Because now is the time.
Um, I,
I
I,
bought into well, I'll let you go ahead, but I did pick one and I bought a few shares of something.
I agree on what you said, both on Home Depot and Lowe's.
Yeah.
I do agree. I do agree with one. There's another one. There's Coca Cola,
Yeah,
Coca
I love
Cola,
Coca-Cola.
Coca Cola because people gonna need water and they supply the hell out of water.
Yes.
Um, honestly, Walmart, people gonna
Walmart's gonna
swarm,
crush it. Yeah.
people gonna
All the
swarm Walmart.
groceries,
Oh,
people
oh,
stack up on the
yep.
everything,
Target,
everything.
Target and Costco,
Flashlights.
flashlight,
All
all
right,
of
you
that.
name it, man. Yeah.
And it's like I said, I agree with you. Because even when it said hurricane, Walmart, Home Depot, and Lowe's and Target was like one of the first few that came to mind. You know, one of the first few. But let's hear what you got to say.
Well, I grabbed a couple shares. It's called Generac. They make them massive generators that power your building, power your house when the lights go out. It was on a dip, so I bought 3 shares. It's expensive. It's like 300 and something a share, but I grabbed 3 shares and I'm gonna ride that through the rest of the year, and I'll let you guys know how I do. I
Yeah,
think I'm up like $2 already on that Generac
that's
pick.
good.
I think look at how it's done over the past year. It's done awesome, all upward, up and to the right for Generac.
Mm,
It's a good company. It's one. that you really don't hear people talking about, but I think that's a solid play. They can't keep up with demand, they said. So many people want these generators and stuff like that.
Nice.
And you see them everywhere. There's one right outside of where I work. They have it's all fenced off, humongous generator. A lot of these big companies, they have it. You see it every day. You see it, but you don't think about it. But
True,
that's a
and
great company.
it's a funny thing. Is the things that are around our surroundings we need to pay attention to that we do not pay attention to. You know,
See, we're
it's
from
like
Florida.
yep,
We're from
hurricanes
Florida.
also.
Yeah,
Yes,
right, Trisha. This year's might
yes.
not be so boring. We got spared last year. Last year was boring, man. But this year, I don't know. I don't think we're going to catch a break this year.
Uh, but what I could say though, Stock Explorer, um, hurricane season. Yes, it's a very rough and tough time, but it also could be a very profitable season too. You know, because companies stocks is just gonna explode. You know, and this is the thing, the
Yeah,
concept. This is the concept we need to get ourselves into. Pay attention to the stocks that no one's paying attention to, so you can get
there
into
you
it
go.
early. And then when you
Right.
see you double, quadruple your profit. When everybody else getting into it, hey, you're already in it, so you're good. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's one play I messed up on. I wish I got into it when it was like around $8, $9. It was a meme stock too, Wish.
Oh
And
man.
man,
Yeah, I
you ain't.
missed that too. I
I
missed that
missed
one
that.
too.
I missed that. I'm so tempted to get
It
into it, but I'm like, you
it
know what?
yeah.
Let it ride. Just let it ride. Just let it ride.
It might
It's-
have more meat on the bone, but you know what? Yeah, I don't like getting in after it already spiked. I like to wait for that dip, you know. And news makes things dead. Like news moves the market. Wait
True,
till
true,
some sort of news. Oh, the interest of blah blah blah, and then they scoop it up. You
true.
know?
But you know which stocks I'm looking at right now? Nokia. For some reason, I have a
Huh?
gut feeling about Nokia, and I have like about 83 shares of that. I'm
Make it
trying
a
to get to.
hundred, man. Make it an
I'm trying to
even
make.
hundred.
I'm trying to make it to at least 100 to 125, and just
What's it sitting at right now? You know?
$5.45. That's the last time I checked.
Wow.
And
I
I'm like,
traded it, but I didn't hang on to it. I did have it in my Weeble. I think I had like 200 of it. Let me
mm,
see. Nokia. Yeah, it's at 548 right now on the week. It went up 7% this week. You might be onto something.
yeah,
Everybody's like,
man.
"Oh, Nokia's outdated. Nokia's not gonna blah
And
blah
they
blah." But
forget they're a
they might.
5G company. And
Yeah,
you know how nobody want to deal with Huawei no more, right?
right.
Nokia just got a contract for all of Thailand. That's a lot of
Wow.
people.
That's a ton of
Thailand,
people. That's a
a
lot of
lot
people.
of people. Hey, listen, and it's like, you know what? When I get paid again the following week, if I have some spare money,
Yeah.
I'm just Nokia,
Make it a
Nokia.
hundred, man. You might as well.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. Trust me, I'm gonna
The
do it.
worst thing is to have a gut feeling about a stock and then you don't get it and you're like, man, I
Hey,
knew it, I knew it. How many
you know,
times
you know,
does that happen,
you
man?
know how many times that happened to me? I remember Microvision. When Microvision was at $6, I didn't get into it. Do you when it flied up one day, flied up to $24? Do you know how mad I was?
I know. Look at space. I sold my space, man. I
Yes.
had I had like 25 or 35 shares of space and I sold. I was like, I don't know. I don't think this is going to move that
And
much.
look
They're
at
not
it. And look
making
at it
money.
now.
They got FAA clearance. Boom. Rocket to the moon. I said,
Hey,
but I'm
hey,
not mad.
I
I
had
made
like
money. I made
I made
money
hey,
on it.
I got into Virgin Galactic when it was early. I made money and I got out. But sometimes I beat myself up.
Man.
Why the hell did you get out of that stock? Are you something? Is something wrong with you?
I
You
know.
should have
I don't
said
know what
that
I was
stuff.
thinking. You know what it is? It's all these YouTubers that are saying that Michael Burry, it's a giant bubble. It's blah blah blah. I'm thinking if the bubble pops, stocks like space are gonna tank, and it kind of got me a little scared out of it. But man, it's a long-term play. It's not a short-term play. So yeah,
Exactly.
I wasn't thinking clear on the space thing. I should have held those.
Yeah.
It's one I
But
love to talk about too. I love the whole topic of it. It's fascinating. I mean, it's just very cool. So yeah.
yeah, man. And you know, so funny, Stock Explorer. At this point, man, the money I have, because we still have money in AMC.
Yes.
I'm just waiting for the gamma squeeze, short squeeze,
Yeah.
whatever the hell squeeze they want to talk. It could be it can happen anytime. I just know this is going to be something crazy.
It is, and it'll never happen again. I guarantee you. Like they will not put themselves out like this again, man. They got
Yes,
caught in our trap.
yes,
Usually we fall in their bull trap and
yeah.
bear trap, but they fell in ours this time, man.
A
And
co-
we're not letting them out. We got
a
them
co-
cornered.
yeah, a coworker of mine bought 10 shares, and she said, "Yo, you know, I did not believe you, but I just bought it." And she thanks me every day. She said, "Hey, listen, I'm
Wow.
if this hits like it hits like 200, $300,
Yeah.
she said, do you know how good I'm gonna feel?
She gonna buy you a steak dinner, man.
Maybe, who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows? But
But it's good. I love to help other people, so it feels good to know
yeah,
that they made good on it. You know, it's a good feeling.
a friend of mine said he bought in at 51. He said it's too high, but he don't care because he has like about
He has the
16,
vision.
16 shares. And he said,
Yeah,
hey, maybe these 16 shares can make me 10K, 15K,
right,
whatever. You know,
right.
I'm like, hey, listen. I said the more people buy AMC stock,
At
the
those
higher,
prices,
the higher, the
yeah,
higher, the
that's what
higher,
makes it
the
go
higher,
up.
the
Yeah,
higher it goes.
absolutely.
And the SEC put in some new rules for these.
Yes, they did, and they're starting to have to report on the hour, not on the week or the month or the quarter, on the hour, man. Do you have the money to cover these positions? Oh, you don't? Okay, guess what?
Hey,
The gig is
you
up, bro.
know what's so funny? Imagine our shares come turn to a couple. We're gonna be thousandaires. We're gonna be thousandaires.
We're already hundredaires. We're gonna be
Be
thousandaires,
thousandaires
man.
soon. You know,
Shoot.
we're gonna be thousandaires. I'm like, huh? What?
What? Yeah, remember?
AMC's at 500. Oh, okay, cool.
You don't
AMC's
want to
at a
touch it.
thousand.
I look.
Okay, cool. Yeah, all right, yeah.
I recognize a unique once in a lifetime experience for what it is, man. I saw it. Luckily, I saw it a little earlier than some people. But man, it's not going to happen again like this. You're not going to
And
have the
I tell
ability to
people,
double your money like
honey,
that, dude.
I tell people, listen, any amount of shares, even if it's 5, 10, 15, 20,
Get it.
that money you put in, just imagine it doubling, quadrupling,
Easy double.
easy double.
Easy
Just
double.
imagine. Just
Yeah.
imagine. And I'm like, you
Right.
know what? Yeah, yeah.
Who is your favorite AMC guy that's on YouTube? You know, some of the big dogs that cover it.
I have two.
Yeah,
Trade,
okay. Okay.
trade,
Yeah.
and I like the mask investor.
You do like you watch the mask. Okay. He's good. At
Yeah,
first I didn't want to like him cuz I was like I think this is so gimmicky with the covering
yeah.
your
But I
identity.
heard you.
But when I listened to him, I was like, this guy's smart. Maybe he
Yeah,
works at a hedge fund and he can't show his face. I
you
don't
see,
know.
yes, yes.
I'm
Or
thinking
maybe his.
he might be a financial guy, and they're like,
Yeah,
nope, that wasn't me. You know, he
yeah,
will not take that mask off. Maybe after this
yeah.
is all over, he'll take the mask off.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know,
all. But
but
at the end of the day, man, if I come out of this and I'm a thousandaire, well, okay,
yeah,
okay, I'm good.
yeah,
I'm good. I'm gonna look for some properties and just
yeah.
pay my taxes, pay my taxes, and I'm gonna put that money down on a real estate property because Real
Yeah.
estate, even if it's a condo, I live on one part and I rent out the other part, whatever.
Yeah. The
I just
duplexes, the condos. Yeah.
yep. I just want.
Just
I
not a
really
high rise condo. Don't do the
no
Miami condo, man. No,
no
that's
no.
bad
I
news.
see I seen that news. I'm like,
Oh, I can't. Mm-mm. Yeah, man, no.
I would hope, right,
God
that
bless
the
them.
company for these condos have insurance so they could give the people all the damn money back.
Yes. Yes. You're supposed to have that renter's insurance, so I hope they had it. Or they're going to be waiting a long time for that lawsuit because I'm sure they're going to sue us too. But I mean, that renter's insurance, I've used it before. It's great. That very same night, they will put you in a hotel, in a nice hotel. It's great. It's don't ever skimp on that renter's insurance, guys. That really is that's a big savior when you
Yeah.
have these tragedies that happen. I had an apartment fire. It was like 2 years ago, and they put me in a nice hotel until I got my stuff together and found a different apartment. Luckily, we all got out okay. But yeah, that renter's insurance. I hope they had it. They're
Um,
supposed to have it.
where I live at, my landlord, like I think if anything happens to the apartment for me,
Yeah, yeah.
landlord is responsible for anything I have damage.
Oh,
She's
nice.
responsible for all of my damages, all of it,
Oh, okay.
right?
Okay. Well, that's
But
what's up.
I am looking for a new apartment to move to
Yeah.
soon. And although I did fill out this thing for like a co-op, I'm just waiting
Oh,
for them to
nice.
respond back to me. And
Okay.
as soon as I get that co-op, I'm gonna make sure I get renter's insurance.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. But I must say, Stock Explorer, like a lot of people like on my MacBook. I don't keep it say, oh, the Apple Care only lasts 3 years. I said, I don't care. Anything can happen in 3 years. Like, maybe one day when I wake up, the computer stopped working on me, or
Yeah, yeah.
it accidentally drops and the screen crack. I can
Yeah.
just go to Apple, boom, tell them I have Apple Care. They just go in the back and give me a brand new laptop.
Yeah. Here you go.
A
Sometimes
lot,
you
a lot
get
of
it.
people
You
say,
get a
oh,
you get one with the problem. Sometimes
yep,
who knows?
yep. A
Yeah,
lot
that
of
was
people,
smart.
yeah, a lot of people say, oh, don't get insurance and this and that. Stock Explorer. I remember one day when I came home from work, I had my TV up, right?
Yeah.
Boom, it dropped, cracked. Had the receipt, bring it back to Target. They gave me a new one.
Nice. Oh, that's why you were looking into Target. Was it you looking into Target stock? Somebody I was watching on YouTube was looking into buying Target. I'm not sure.
No, no, I don't
Target.
think it was me.
Oh,
But
okay.
this is what I tell people. I say when it comes to certain things, make sure you insure the hell out of it. Hear
Yeah.
me? Make sure you
Yeah.
insure the hell out of it because insurance money is nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
But I must say though, Stock Explorer, like I love the channel, I love the content, and like I think this is something we should do often,
Cool,
you know,
cool. Yeah, for sure.
just to push out our message there and let people know we are not financial advisors.
Nope,
So
we are
please
not.
do your own due diligence and research, and
Yes.
please make sure to hit the like
Oh
bell
yeah,
and the
smash the
notification
like,
bell.
guys.
Smash those like buttons
Please,
and
if you watch this
please,
far, you're a legend, guys. So
you're a
don't forget
legend.
to smash the
Smash
like
the like
button.
button. And also remember, Google is your best friend. Google is your best friend. And what I must say, there's something else I must say to Stock Explorer is the fact that I just like how
Hey, welcome NGB. Thank you. NGB
welcome
investing,
NGV.
man. Welcome,
Welcome.
welcome.
Welcome. I must say this, Stock Explorer, like I just like how we're just like a tight niche community, right? And we just
Yeah.
like, yeah, I like that. I like that. And I would like for you, if possible, whenever you have time, right? Send me a video clip. I'm gonna let you
Okay.
know. I'll let you know the topic I want to discuss about,
Okay.
and we
Absolutely.
I just put it together because
Clip it in.
like today after we end our live stream here, I got to record my video on how to invest 5,000 US, right, dollars.
Nice.
And Money Whiskey and Coffee sent me his clip on how he would invest 5,000 pounds. So what kind
NGB
of
saying, there you go.
investors are okay? He asked what type of invest. You answer this question, Stock Explorer.
Okay, so I like to have a long-term portfolio, but right now I like to get in on some innovative stocks that have high growth potential. Okay, so think about the stocks that Kathy would invest in. Think about some new technologies or new innovative stocks like the drone industry, the the social media, all the things that are going to change. I invested in a company that makes smart glasses, something we're not using yet, but we will. So I'm taking a chance. It's high risk, but I like to get into that.
No risk, no reward.
Yeah, so I'm a big fan of the ARK Invest ETFs. So for an idea, you can look at some of hers. But I have my own picks as well. I have a lot of the drone stocks because that is an upcoming industry, and I talk about that a lot. Yep.
Right.
And
And
the new financials like Humble, like SoFi, like Cash App, Square. The banking industry is changing, guys. So it's always good to grab one of those too.
yeah. So me, as I could agree, like I agree with Stock Explorer. I I like long term plays, but I do see more potential in a profit in growth stocks,
Right.
like Tesla, AMD, Nvidia,
Yeah.
stocks like Nokia, stocks like Squared, like you said, Arc Innovations, Airbnb. Like I'm not saying I will not invest into long term plays, right? But if I see the opportunity
Cool.
where I can make a nice profit, a nice return, I could lock in some of my profit and throw it into these long-term plays. You know why? Because
Right.
at the end of the day, I always I say this to a friend of mine. Scared money makes no money. You just gotta willing to take that risk,
Yep.
take that opportunity because anything you invest in, any stock, no matter how safe of a play is, it has the potential to go up and it has the potential to go down. So anything you invest in is a risk. And if you're not
Yep.
willing to take that risk, then in the market is not for you. What he said, I'm dividend cert. What you said? What dividend
He's dividend
certain
centric. 18 out of
centric
20
20?
of his positions are pay dividends. He also owns
Oh,
ARKK, which is the ARK
okay.
Innovation ETF, which I was actually looking into. If you ever look at the ARKK Innovation,
Yeah.
there's so many fantastic companies in that. That's like a one-stop shop for all like grand
Yes.
slam stocks, man.
And you know what's so funny? Stock Explorer. I'm just trying to build up the buying power. So I have some stocks where I just want to. Okay, I have 1,000. Uh, uh, uh. I just wanna. But like I said, I do have
I
500 to
mean,
play. I do have
yeah,
500 to play with, and that 500 is going into AT&T, right?
cool.
Because they're doing a partnership with Discover.
Oh yeah.
You know how good
Oh,
I have a Discover credit
that's
card.
good to know, man. That's some inside intel right there. That's good to know.
I
That's
have a
some due
Discover.
diligence, man.
Yep, I have a Discover credit card, and it's like every time I use it, I pay above their minimum wage, and I got it in 2018, the Discover card, and it's 2020, and I'm telling you, I pay more than the minimum wage amount. I always get a credit line increase.
Nice,
Always.
nice.
They increase my I don't do dumb crazy stuff on it now. You
I
feel
know.
me? But
Yeah, we're
I
on the
make sure
next
I pay
level,
my bill.
man. Maybe we did that stuff in the past, but we're on a different level. We're
Different
trying to
level
make
now.
money. We're trying to
And
make money.
And another thing I said, whatever you have, whatever debts you have, stay on top of it and try keep it in a position where you could control it. Because if you could control your debt, I said, okay, I'm gonna pay this amount of money, pay this
Oh
amount of
yeah.
money. Once I pay this off, that money is going to this that until it's done paid off, and that extra money you have,
Yeah.
instead of putting it in the bank,
No.
invest the hell out of that. Make the money work for you. You know
Yes,
why?
sir.
Because yes, the bank is FCC insured, blah 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 blah. But
Yeah, so what? It's not doing.
so
You're
what?
losing value,
You're
man. The
losing
dollar's
value of your
losing
money,
value. You-
and it's like,
I try to tell people like, no, I don't trust the
and
stock
it's like,
market. Well, you shouldn't trust the dollar either because it's not
yeah,
doing you any justice.
and it's like I said, listen, the bank gonna pay you what pennies, pence,
Pennies, pennies.
pennies, what?
It's a insult what the banks pay right now, man. The interest, what they're
Stock
doing with your
Explorer,
money,
like
man.
I had like $150, right? When I just started investing, and 125, I think 130 or 120. I put 150 in Carnival, and I
Oh
put
yeah,
when Delta Airlines was like $8. I made like
man.
I made like $400 off Delta, right?
Nice.
And Carnival Cruise Line, I think I made like 360, and I sold, and I bought one share of Tesla. And see, from I bought that one share of Tesla.
Yeah, man. As long as you hold that Tesla, man, don't give up on Tesla. He's got things planned that'll probably blow your mind, man. This, that,
And
that. Listen to Kathy Wood. She's gonna tell you Tesla's gonna be worth $3,000 a share, man. I mean, we're all buying in at a good price. If
Stock
you're holding it
Explorer,
long term, don't worry about it. Buy it and
true.
hold on to it, man.
Stock Explorer, and it's so funny. I just started into seeing other opportunities. I got one stock I messed up on. I should not have sold Disney, but I learned. I
Yeah,
learned. But yeah,
it's okay.
we all gotta make
I
mistakes to
take
learn.
losses too. Look, I
Yep.
sold my space. I sold my AMD. Look what happened to
Yep.
AMD this week. AMD went up, and I love AMD. But
Listen, to me, it's more
I don't know.
affordable than Nvidia. Feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like I'm supposed to be getting some money coming in soon, and I think I might drop a 200-300 on AMD and just like okay, yeah,
Lisa Sue, man. Lisa Sue. She's got it
yep,
going on.
yep. And I tell people like, listen, you don't have to. There's a thing called fractional shares, people.
Yes.
Fractional shares. Robinhood does it, Cash App do it, and a few other platforms do it. Put in
Right.
what you know you could afford until you could afford to do more.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
I tell people, hey, listen, the reason why I have money to like, maybe buy 5 or 6 shares is because I have a thing called a budget, and I follow my budget. And whatever money that left over, I put it down. And when I get paid again, whatever I save, I combine it together. And okay, I make a big drop on this stock, that stock, this and that, and a third, because I have a system that I use. So you got to develop your own system. You
That's
can't
right.
listen to
Write
them.
it down, guys. Write it
Write it
down.
down.
What were you thinking at the time? Why did you take the position? When you sell it, what were you thinking? What was going on? Take those notes so you can develop, like you said, your system. Very, very important. And if you follow your system and don't get swayed, you're going to make that consistent money, that those consistent gains. Stay disciplined and stay to your system. You really can't go too wrong, guys.
Exactly. Because Warren Buffett is the most patient investor in all of our American history. That guy,
Yeah.
by the time he was 16, back in his days, he had like about he was worth $30,000, and you're considered a millionaire in that time. Back in his
Wow.
time, like in his teenage, because
Right.
Warren Buffett, man, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Warren Buffett. I'm
Me
a big
too.
fan. I'm a big fan of Steve Jobs. R.I.P.
Yeah.
to Steve Jobs. Big
Rest
fan of
in peace.
Elon Musk. But sometimes Elon Musk be pissing me off, though. I'm not
Yo,
gonna lie.
let me tell you what. When he talked about the Shiba Inu, I wanted to throw my phone. Why did he do that, man? I'm a Dogecoin bull. I'm a Dogecoin loyal fan. And now you talk about, even though the Dogecoin mascot is a Shiba Inu, these people with the Shiba Inu coin think they're pumping Shiba, and people are pulling money out of Doge to put in the Shiba. I don't believe in Shiba Inu. If you made money, that's great, but I'm in Dogecoin, and I wish he didn't say that, man. I think he just does stuff like that just to mess with us, man.
Stock Explorer. What really pissed me off with Elon Musk Stock Explorer when he said that stuff about Bitcoin. I had like,
Yeah, that too. That was.
you see my Ethereum and my Ethereum Classic
Yeah, I know.
went to the
Yeah,
doghouse.
yeah, man. I took a ding too, but what can you do but hold on? And I mean,
Hey, I know so funny. You know, so funny. I'm glad that Coinbase allows you to trade Dogecoin, right? I'm
yeah,
building, uh, like
like
I like that now. And what you call it? XRP need to win this lawsuit.
yeah, man. That's a good one. I wanted some XRP.
Stock Explorer. You know that pisses me off.
You've been holding that for centuries, right? XRP from
Yes,
before. You're frozen, aren't you? You can't
I'm
even use
frozen.
it. You're
I,
frozen out.
I'm frozen. I'm frozen on my Coinbase. Only thing I see here, yay, it's going down. No, it's dropping. Yeah,
Oh,
going down.
hey,
No, it's
no,
dropping.
yeah. What a
Stock
ride.
Explorer. Stock Explorer, like you don't even know how pissed off I am about. And
Sort it out already.
you
Yeah,
sorted out already, but like, come on, Coinbase, come
yeah,
on, stop
yeah.
playing with me. Stop playing with me.
It's personal now.
If it's personal, if you're watching this, you know
Yeah,
what you need to do.
yeah.
Don't play with me,
Shoot.
man.
Or
Yo,
fix
yo,
it. If
yo.
something's not right with it, fix it, improve it, make it better. It's the future. Fix
And,
it. Let's
and you
get
know
it
so
rolling.
funny? A friend of mine, oh, there's ways around. I say, listen, I'm not trying to get on all these other different cryptos,
No.
doing all
Yeah,
this
the
complicated stuff.
pancake swap and all
No,
this
no,
other. I don't want to
I'm
deal
not
with that.
doing none of that.
No, that
Listen,
seems sketch anyway. Like,
I already have I have a position in Coinbase, and when they release it, I'm just gonna slowly add to my position. Slow and steady wins the race, baby. Okay,
yeah, yeah.
slow and steady
That's
wins
right.
the race. And it's like I'm to the point where I'm like, yo, listen, SEC, I understand they got to do their investigation thoroughly, you know,
Yeah,
but like,
yeah,
yo, come on, man, come on, God, like, come on.
yeah. We're sitting on some bags, man.
Yes, we seen out some bags here. Cause listen, you know what I want to do? I want to do one day. I'm like, okay, thank the Lord, thank the Lord. I made a
Stifling my
killing.
dreams, man. You're stifling my dreams.
Yep, yep. But please, God, put some sense in the SEC's brains. Yeah,
Oh, excuse
I'm
me.
gonna stop.
Wow.
I'm gonna stop this before they shut
Yeah,
down our
yeah.
live stream.
Yeah, we're at an hour right now. So I was gonna start wrapping it up, man. And we
Yeah.
can do another one, and we'll do another hour. We'll do this again another time soon,
Oh yeah. Most definitely. Most
and
definitely,
cover
man.
cover some different topics. This is good
Yes.
stuff.
But I can say this was very entertaining. Very
Yeah.
entertaining. And what you call it, man. We're just glad to see some people just stopped by, chimed in, all of
Yes.
that.
Appreciate
And
you guys. It means a
appreciate you
lot. It
guys.
really does mean a lot, guys. Shout out to
Yes,
everybody that chatted on the live stream. And if you
I
didn't
stream.
catch it live, thanks for watching the replay. Appreciate you
Play.
guys for it means a lot. We need the watch hour. So watch that replay. Go subscribe to Rastastocks channel. Rastastocks, all one word, just like it is on his screen there. You'll find him no problem, and I think you'll
Yeah.
enjoy his positive content, guys. I think you really will.
And also, remember this, guys. In no way, shape, or form, we are financial advisors. This is just
No,
our opinion, our
right.
hypothesis.
We're
Okay.
sharing the journey. We are just sharing our journey with you. And if you'd like to join us on the journey, join our communities, guys. We love to have new people join the community and build with us, guys. All right, guys,
Yeah.
have a great day. And I will be talking to Rastastocks and my other friends very soon, guys. Don't forget to smash the like. I love you guys. Peace.
Peace.